Alright everyone, welcome back. Yes, I just recently posted another video of this Anycubic wash station, and right now what we're going to mess with is in this box. It is the Waveshare game hat, made in China, where apparently everything is. So I haven't opened the box yet. This is how it came. It was unsealed. Let's see what we got. Okay. Alright. Something's wrong. Contact them. Scan the QR code wiki to get the manual and resources. So what else we got? Okay, we got this joystick looking thing. All the standoffs. I don't know if I'll be able to put this thing together now or not, but we'll see. It's dry. Keep stuff dry. Alright, I don't want to break it. Let's pull the device out all in one piece before we start messing with it here. Set it aside. Alright. So the screen itself, alright, it's got a covering on it. Okay, I was going to say, it already looks like it's got a couple little scratches on it, but alright, so the bottom piece is just cut black plexiglass. From what I can tell is if it goes together, the sides and that are going to be open. I was 3D printing some parts for it, and I can't find or remember what I did with the actual extra thumb piece. I think I left it over here in my curing station. Yep, here it is. So for the case I'm actually printing, it looks to be just a little bit smaller, and it's got an indentation so you can rest your finger in it. But this was 3D printed on a resin printer. Okay, so that's the bottom. So we got the top. I'm 3D printing another top. And here we actually have the hat itself. So we got 4 buttons over here on the side. These are the bumpers. And obviously the joystick. Yeah, I can press it down, so it is a button in itself. Start, select, and these are labeled A, B, X, and Y. Now you just stick your Raspberry Pi in here, the battery. Well, I like that little USB thing. I wish it was just a little flat cable or something they gave us so we could use, a different Pi if we wanted to. Here we got audio out, USB-C, a really tiny on-off switch here. Alright, so that's what we got. So, that will take, I only have the Pi 3. I have a Pi 0, it'll take that as well. I got a Feather, no, the Feather is actually an Arduino, so no. So I do have a 0 and the 3. So we're going to go ahead and use the 3. So let's see here. I'm going to guess. I'm going to go in like that because that lines up that way. Yep, that would be the only way, right? So we just try to line the pins up, make sure they all go in like that, or not. There we go. All right. So we just line the pins up. And then you can see the HDMI is all together. And we should be able to just plug that right in. Like that. No, I've never seen this before. Well, I mean, I've watched some videos on it, but I've never actually made one or hooked it up. So I don't know how the standoffs and all that go. But anyway, that's what we have right now. I still don't have the SD card made or anything. So let's see where that would go. That. And this has a square on the bottom. I'm going to guess the square would be this direction, right? Yep. So that way when it's together, you can still get to the SD slot. I'm assuming that that's what that's for. I mean, why? Because there's nothing else you want over here. I mean, there's USB ports in that, but at least this way, when the holes are lined up, you can still access that SD slot to be able to change out the card easily. So I'm going to guess that with, they have short standoffs and tall standoffs. So I'm going to guess the tall ones obviously go to the back here. But let's switch over to the PC and see if we can't figure out how to do the software for this thing. Let's see what we got. So if we turn that off and that on, there we go. All right. So I know I'm going to need Etcher. So I type in Etcher and we go over to the Etcher. We download it, which I've already downloaded right here. So we're going to install it. I agree. And it, wow, that was pretty quick and easy there, wasn't it? All right, I'm going to drop this to the other screen for a second. So now we need to, what's it called? The Waveshare Game Hat Pi or something like that. Yep, there we go. So we can get the software for it. Okay. Well, apparently it's not as easy as software right here. I was hoping it would have something like that. I wonder if it's in the wiki. Now, here we go. Raspberry Pi. So let's see. Is there? I know they have a RetroPie image. That's 3B. Oh, that's just the Pi. Displays, cameras, expansions. All right. Well, maybe this isn't the right place to be. Support Waveshare. Alright, well, let's just do this. Let's see if we can go Waveshare RetroPie image. Because I know it's on their website somewhere. Okay, that's regular RetroPie. That's not what we want. I mean, that is what we want, but that requires installing special drivers. Well, getting their drivers and installing them on that. Not as much of a trouble as we're actually having finding the software itself, which you figure they would actually have a link right here that would say, you know, get your software here. I mean, we were just on the wiki and it didn't seem to go anywhere, right? Yeah, retro wave. Oh, that was my Google. All right, well, let's keep looking while it's doing that. So here's the one that we got right there. Oh, okay, so yeah, so the wiki did send us here, which is weird because I went to a wiki and it certainly wasn't this. So, RetroPie image for Pi 2 and 3, all right? So let's go ahead and download that, which I already downloaded, but we're going to download it again anyway. And I think I may pause the video while this downloads because apparently it looks like it's going to take a few minutes. Yes, it is. All right, I want to pause this and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back after a couple minutes here. So they want you to install 7-zip. I prefer WinRAR, but just to keep it easy, we're going to go ahead and do this. And we're going to have to download this too. And that appears to be much faster. Good news. Yes, make changes. So you can install it standard if you want. I have my own folder for apps. Alright, so that's it. So then what we're going to do is take the RetroPie 7-zip image, which apparently it doesn't recognize yet. Let me load up 7-zip. So let's try it this way. I don't know if I can drag it over. Will that work? Actually, it does. Oh, nope, that's add to archive. So we want to, let's find it. Wow, really? You're gonna make me go through all this? Oh, good times. There you are. Okay. I'm just going to drag that out to my desktop. I just want the image file out of there. Alright. Yeah, I know I could actually associate the 7-zip and etc. and be able to just double click it, but who cares? So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we are going to flash from file, desktop, and that is going to be game hat image right there. And now it's not going to let me select my target, which I have. Let's pull it out, stick it back in there. There we go. Now it's letting me do it, but I don't know which one it is, so let's check and see. There we go. I don't want to format it. K, L, M, and N. Awesome. Oh, that's really helpful. Well, let's see here. It's 32 gigs, so it's there. It is generic MMC USB, and it's locked. All right. Let's pull that back out. Flip the switch on the SD card thing. Let's see if this will unlock it. Still locked. Show one hidden. No, I do not want to do my system drive. Thank you very much. Alright, so I do not know why this is currently locked, so sorry about this, but I'm going to have to pause the video, figure it out, and I'll let you know in a minute. Okay, alright. Well, apparently it keeps discovering stuff, so there it is. I really don't know what it was. I know there's a slider. It's a micro SD in one of the mini SD cases. I guess the little slider notch wasn't quite seated properly to unlock it, so it should be unlocked now. So let's go ahead. We're going to select that one, and we are going to flash. Yes, make changes. So there we go. Windows needs to stop with that, with those notifications, or at least turn the damn sound off. So alright, so this is going to take 5 minutes, so yeah, once again I'm going to pause it and see you in a minute. Well, okay, 2 minutes. Be right back. Alright, it's almost done flashing, and I believe it's going to do a verified check after that. Yep, validating. And while I'm doing that, I'm trying to peel all this stuff off, the protective coating off here, that brown paper stuff. For some reason it's almost impossible to pull it off as one solid sheet. Keeps leaving all those little sticky pieces around. I may have to just leave some on here because I really don't care. I think this is the side that goes, you know, the inside portion. I know you can't see anything because you're watching the validating and hearing me ramble. It's almost done. I haven't done this before, so I have no idea how this will work. I still got to get the power cord for it, because it didn't come with one, of course. So while it does that, where is the... I know this has some power requirements to it. And I can't even read the size of these things anymore. All right. Well, I have one of these power battery things. I wonder if this will power it. We'll find out, won't we? So I shouldn't need to put the whole thing together just to actually turn it on and try it. All right, finishing. Good sign. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and... All right, so after I imaged it and put it in the Pi, the camera was frozen on one image, and it wasn't seeing anything I did. However, I didn't get anything to happen yet. I tried powering it with this giant battery, which is really weird that it doesn't work, because this actually powers my HTC Vive wirelessly for a couple hours easily, but yet it can't run a Raspberry Pi, which is really interesting. So anyway, then I tried a different cord, or the cord that came with it. I tried a different cord, that didn't work. This didn't come with a cord. I'm talking about something else. Let me bring the microphone over. There we go. Hopefully you can hear me a little better. So I got this in. You can tell these are on. So let me turn the switch here. Let's see what happens. I have not powered this on yet. I'm trying to get this thing to come on for the first time. And there we go. Apparently it was a power issue. So, all right. Nice. It's actually a pretty clear display. I don't know if I can zoom it in at all. I don't think the focus is going to work too well. Might be a little blurry. Sorry about that. But the way the camera's connected to the PC, if I move it around, it'll end up freezing again, and we won't have any video. But you can see I'm actually using the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable 2. Okay. So it's now powered on. Okay. Of course, I really can't read this stuff. Let's see here. Oh, Battle City. It came with a few games on it. Okay, so that's add to favorites. How do I go back? Select, choose, random, menu. What's menu? I cannot read. Hold on. A select. I can't read what is menu. Alright, so it's only giving me Nintendo games. I'm trying to find out what menu is right there. How do I get to menu? Is it RetroPie itself? Configuration. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Oh, there we go. I can't read this at all. Hold on, you're not going to be able to see it. I'm going to... That's ES. File Manager. I wonder if it's... I exited. So apparently the B button is the exit button. Alright. So what I'm trying to do is find the configuration to adjust, extend the storage. I know that's an option in Pi. Oh, that certainly isn't it. Let's get out of there. Okay, I have no idea how to exit this now. That's awesome. Alright, well, we'll just have to turn it off and reboot it then, won't we? Maybe I won't worry about extending the storage right now. We'll just turn it back on here and see what a game looks like on it. Yep, there you go. Trying to keep my hands off the circuitry back here. Don't want to accidentally short it out or anything. Select Nintendo. Just do Mario. Launching Mario, press a button to configure, and we'll just let it go. Okay, cool. What? Okay, well that certainly isn't jump. Okay, just move the microphone again. Let's see if we can't finish this up a little bit. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the portable thing. Right here. Got our little handy dandy kit. So let's see if we can figure this out. Dump everything out here. Oh, there went those. Oh well. Oh, there's an old cable that I need. You go over there. Okay. So we're just going to stick the little standoff there, and these apparently just screw right into it. Okay. All right. So hopefully in the next couple weeks, well probably, next couple weeks, I'm hoping to be able to get a video out of building an actual virtual pinball. Complete build, putting the cabinet together, etc. I'm going to try to have the wood pieces custom cut, so that way I don't have to do all that exact measuring, because I'm one of those people that just cannot measure. I mean, if something's 10 inches exactly, I will end up cutting it at 8 or 15. I just cannot cut it straight, or of course the right length. Let's see what we got. One left. I wonder if they gave me an extra or if I missed it. Let me see. So I got one there. There's 2, 4. I see 6. I don't see anything for that last one. Okay. All right. So I know this goes on like that. Okay. I guess that's what all these screws are for here. Let's see. Oops. I don't want to do that just yet. I want to take the protective cover off the screen so it looks all nice. Okay. So I'm not going to tighten them completely yet. Just kind of get them in there so that way all the holes will line up. sometimes if you tighten one, it may need just a sliver of adjustment, up, down, left, or right kind of thing. Then the other ones won't fit because you tightened it up. Of course, now I got enough that I can go ahead and tighten these. I'm not cranking them down because I plan on taking them off again, because I'm 3D printing a different case. At least I think I am. I mean, I have the files and everything, I just haven't started the printing of the case. I just don't like having the open sides and stuff. But who knows? I'll give this a try like this and see what happens. Okay. There we go. And we have a finger magnet. So apparently that doesn't go like that. So why on earth would you go this way, where you have the hole here, but the SD card over here? That really makes absolutely zero sense. But that's the only way these line up that I can tell, unless I got the case upside down. No. Well, yeah, I mean, it'll go that way, but wouldn't you imagine the shiny side, not the dull side, would be the side that's up? Well, that doesn't make sense. I figure you want the shiny side to be, you know, the side that people see. Although personally I don't care, so we'll go ahead and do it this way anyway. At least that way I can access the SD card, because I plan on pulling it back out later to add ROMs and stuff. So yeah, this is actually a simple build. Without reading any directions, you should be able to do it yourself. Now keep in mind, I have loaded Raspbian and stuff like that for Raspberry Pis before, so I was familiar with the actual imaging process. I didn't know about their, I mean, I've even done the Raspi, but I have not done the Waveshare one, so I didn't know how that would work, if there was any configuration to go with it. Apparently not. Let me just tighten these up. And then there is, yep, there's a couple extra. So I'm just going to put those in here so I don't lose them. And always put your tools away. Okay. So there is a slight height difference. I'm going to try using mine here. Let's see, I want to go that way with it. Okay, well, maybe not. Looks like the slot on mine might be too big. Yep. Okay, so the slot on mine is too big. I have to use theirs for now. It feels okay. Not a fan of this case, I guess. I think I will print one out, because I've seen some where it's bulky here, but this edge, but the side pieces here actually kind of go up a little bit and over, so it's a little easier to hold in the hand. I mean, this is okay, but it doesn't sit quite right. But I do have a battery coming, so I'll probably do more of an update once the battery comes. Maybe load some ROMs on it, and we'll go from there. There you have it.